Awaken the giant within. The morning ritual that changes everything. Imagine waking every morning not as someone merely going through the motions, but as a person ignited by a burning purpose, a destiny calling you to rise and claim your place in the world. What if your entire life could change simply by a shift in your morning mindset? Not by chance, not by luck, but by deliberate, unshakable intention. Have you ever felt lost, drifting without clear direction, swallowed by the fog of indecision? What if that feeling wasn't a personal flaw, but the result of habits and thoughts you've unknowingly accepted? The secret lies in waking up, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually, to the power within you that has been waiting to explode into life. Most people live in the shadows of doubts planted early in life, voices telling them to settle, to accept less, to bow to fear. But what if that conditioning was a lie? What if you were born not to shrink, but to expand, to rise with unstoppable force toward your true aim? This awakening isn't a gradual drift. It's a fierce battle fought inside your mind every single morning. When you rise without purpose, indecision sneaks in like a ghost, whispering lies of scarcity and weakness. But these are not truths. They are shackles forged by past defeat. The moment you reject these lies and speak boldly your aim, your faith begins to grow. And faith is the spark that turns desire into action, that turns action into destiny. This process is not a mere suggestion or motivation. It is a war waged daily against hesitation and doubt. With repetition as your weapon, each morning and night, you train your mind. You affirm your power, your strength, your purpose, shaping your identity with every spoken word. The mind is fertile ground. What you plant grows. If you plant weakness, despair takes root. But if you plant strength, greatness flourishes. Take Edwin Barnes, a man with no money, no connections, no diploma, but a fierce, singular aim to become Thomas Edison's business partner. He didn't plead or hope. He declared his purpose so clearly and with such conviction that Edison saw something extraordinary in him, not talent, but decision. That decision propelled Barnes to overcome every obstacle, eventually fulfilling his dream. This is the difference between those who drift and those who command their fate. The difference lies in the clarity of your aim, the force of your belief, and the refusal to entertain failure as an option. This is your call to rise. Every morning, not as a wanderer, but as a man or woman of destiny, dangerous in your determination, definite in your purpose, not the power of definite purpose, sharpening your aim to piercing precision, having awakened to the call of your inner giant. The next step is clarity, the kind of clarity that slices through distraction and doubt like a finely honed blade. To reach your destiny, you must choose one clear, unwavering aim. Not a vague hope, not a scattered wish, but a purpose so defined that it becomes your lodestar. Many falter because they hold multiple desires, chasing after shifting dreams like leaves caught in a storm. Wealth one day, admiration the next, peace the day after. This erratic approach dilutes your power and confuses your subconscious mind. The mind, after all, cannot serve two masters at once. It must be fed with a single dominant vision. Ask yourself with brutal honesty, what is the one thing I desire above all? What am I willing to sacrifice for, to endure loneliness, criticism, and hardship? Because every great achievement demands a price. That price is persistence in the face of resistance, unwavering faith despite setbacks. Once you commit your aim to paper, written boldly, placed where your eyes cannot escape it, repetition begins to cement it into your being. Repetition is no trivial exercise. It is the mental forge where desire is shaped into faith. By affirming your purpose morning and night, by visualizing it as real and inevitable, you program your mind to seek opportunities, to attract allies, and to push relentlessly forward. Look to history's giants: Henry Ford, Thomas Edison. Men who faced derision and failure, but held an unshakable certainty born of faith. Ford believed in affordable cars for the masses, despite scoffs. Edison failed thousands of times, yet his faith in his purpose kept the flame burning. They did not wait for belief to come. They built it with intention, brick by brick. Faith is not a passive hope. It is a powerful force, constructed through deliberate mental acts, spoken affirmations, vivid visualization, and purposeful action. When you speak your faith with passion, you drown out doubt's whispers. Doubt is subtle. It creeps in softly, advising caution, realism, safety. But it is the enemy of greatness. Your greatest battles will be won in the quiet moments before dawn, in the battlefield of your thoughts. There, your affirmations become a shield and sword, protecting you from fear, slicing through hesitation. This ritual is the foundation of your mental hygiene, a practice as essential as breathing or eating. So rise now. Find your aim. Write it, speak it, live it. Make your purpose a command your mind obeys without question. This is how invisible desires become tangible realities. This is how faith conquers fear. This is how you become the master of your fate. Mastery through repetition, forging an unbreakable mind. Journey toward greatness is a disciplined march, not a fleeting inspiration. It is the cumulative effect of daily repetition, every morning, every night, reaffirming your chief aim with fiery passion and unwavering clarity. This ritual is the blacksmith's hammer shaping the steel of your character. Each affirmation chips away doubt, carving space for belief to grow until faith becomes your default state. But beware, your mind is a gatekeeper, and you decide what enters its halls. Every conversation, every thought, every influence is a suggestion, some empowering, others destructive. Guard this gate fiercely. Let nothing contradict your purpose. Expel every shadow of fear, hesitation, and negativity. Instead, speak in the language of light, strength, and faith. By doing so, you align yourself with infinite intelligence, a guiding force greater than circumstance or chance. For the next 30 days, take this challenge seriously. Speak your definite chief aim aloud with the intensity of a king, demanding what is rightfully his. Do not stop when fatigue sets in. Stop only when your subconscious mind accepts your identity as a man or woman of power and purpose. Faith is forged, not wished for. You are the blacksmith shaping the future with every word and action. Boldness in the face of doubt raises the temperature of belief until your resolve becomes unbreakable steel. Patience is part of this process. The faithful do not curse the time it takes. They walk every step with confidence, knowing all things bend to the will of those who believe. You are never alone. You are upheld by a force far beyond human understanding. Let your affirmations echo through your mind, shaking loose every lie you have believed about yourself. There is no room for doubt. You are no longer a question, but a decisive force, walking with destiny. Remember, your outer world reflects the boundaries of your inner thoughts. Talent and opportunity mean little without the foundation of unwavering belief. Your subconscious mind, which does not reason or judge, obeys what you repeatedly feed it. Feed it faith. Feed it power. Speak only words that build, strengthen, and inspire. When you command your mind, you command your life. Andrew Carnegie understood this deeply. He saw wealth as an inner state before it manifested outwardly. By feeding his mind images of success and service, he shaped his reality. You too must guard your mental door, allowing only what serves your highest aim every morning and night. Is your golden hour. Seize these moments to affirm your purpose, declare your faith, and visualize victory. This ritual is the foundation of mental hygiene. Just as you care for your body, Care for your mind. Replace doubt, fear, and negativity with power, courage, and belief. Build the voice inside that commands action, silences fear, and rewards boldness. The man or woman who masters this voice cannot be controlled by others, cannot be enslaved by doubt. They rise to heights unimaginable to those who remain prisoners of their own minds. Speak now with conviction. My thoughts are seeds. I plant only greatness. I speak only strength. I believe in my purpose. I train my mind, and my life follows. These words are your tools, your weapons, your bricks for a new identity. Use them daily without fail. Remember, repetition is not a suggestion, it is law. Habits form your deepest patterns, and your thoughts are the most powerful habits you carry. If you fail to train your mind, circumstance, media, failure, and average opinions will do it for you, shaping a life you never desired. Take command. Be the general of your own mental army. You do not rise by chance. You speak yourself into success. You do not overcome fear by waiting. You replace it thought by thought, word by word, until courage is your nature. This is the path trod by every great achiever. They first believed it, then they repeated it, then they became it. You must do the same. Do not judge your future by your current feelings. Feelings follow thought. Emotion follows belief. Train your mind daily and watch the invisible become your reality.